What's up, YouTube? It's Hero Sticks, and I am back. And I'm back with an unboxing, and I'm back with a little bit of a catch-up. It's been a little while. It's been the holidays. It's now mid-January, catching up with work, switching up some lifestyle things, and first things first, for those of you that want to skip ahead to the unboxing that I have for you tonight, which is the second unboxing on YouTube, and it's going to be of the Ontario Knife Company Besra. If you want to skip ahead to that, do so. I'll put the timestamp in the link, but for those of you that want to hang around, I wanted to make a couple comments on my collecting, the knife community, etc. First and foremost, update on the Alliance Designs Slim Pickens, and this is the micarta variant. It's been fun to see a couple more reviews of this guy come up, and as you'll recall in my video, the action was a little bit of a worry to me. And I wanted to give a shout out to Josh, who gave me the tip about removing the second internal detent, and this thing, I mean, the action is silly. I know that there have been some other struggles. I'm hopeful that Stasa23 comes back and talks about his, but man, this thing has become a real champ. And I'm cutting with it, and I'm using it, and it's exquisite, and the action is drop shuddy. So there you have it. I'm back because of the community, and I just wanted to give a couple shout outs to the knife community. There's just so much good stuff going on out there. So many knives, so many brands. As I've dived deeper into the custom kind of marketplace and try to keep tabs on everything that's coming out, I have my eyes on a lot of reviewers and a lot of personalities that are emerging on YouTube, and I'm super thankful for them, and I'm super thankful to be a really small part of it. A couple of really cool things that I saw this week is that Jake over at Bearded Gear kicked off his podcast, which is great, bringing other voices together and sharing in more depth his philosophy and his thoughtfulness around collecting and what he's doing. I thought that was great. Stasa23 hit 7,000 viewers, which I thought was fantastic. D-Tom Knives and Gear picked up one of his grails, which was so fun to see him open and share about. Metal Complex opened up a video on the 2021 offerings from ZT. And then Slicey Dicey, I don't know if you're on his Patreon, but he dropped some great knives for sale, so that was fun too. So I just love what's going on. People are finding their groove and doing their thing, and it's a fun community to be a part of in a small way. Quick word on 2021. Man, I'd love to hear from others, but I don't feel super impressed. Nothing's really like stirred the pot for me from ZT or CRKT. They both presented their new offerings, and even Benchmade. I don't know, no surprises, no wow factors. There's a couple of CRKTs that I want to pick up, and I want to feel those out. But man, I feel like there were so many great knives in 2020 that I'm still catching up. I'm still catching up on trying to get a hold of those I know I want to add to my collection, and those that I'd like to get in my hand to review. So curious what others think. It's just been a kind of a meh in terms of what I've seen so far. But all that said, I do have an unboxing for you tonight from Ontario Knife Company. This is their follow-up to the Shikra, and it is called the Besra. And Stasa23 does have another video up on this. I haven't seen it yet, but I did catch one comment that has me mindful of something to watch out for. And I didn't watch Stasa's video already because I really respect his opinion, and I didn't want to be swayed by it. So very, very simple box. As you all know, Ontario Knife Company is on the map and continues to do what they're doing primarily because of the rats, and this is the #1 in D2. And Desert Tan G10. This is an at-home beater for me, and it's a fantastic knife. I love the way it feels. The action's really great. The Ergos Are Fantastic. I count it among one of my favorites, even though it's absolutely a budget blade. So this is the brand from whence the Besra comes, and this is another knife that arguably was the best budget blade of 2020 that the Besra is getting some comparison to, and that is the QSP Penguin. And this is in the denim micarta. Again, this is another around the house user. I pulled the pocket clip off it. Actually take this out to the boat and stick it in my Leatherman quite a bit. Fantastic budget knife. Side note, I know everybody knows this, but I've been paying attention to a few seasoned reviewers who have begun to adapt their approach to accommodate and include new collectors and new enthusiasts and new folks that are interested in knives, which is great, because one of the things I love about the community is that we're so into it and so on it and always thinking about it. But there's also those that are still coming in and catching up. And so I think positioning some videos that speak to the new collectors is great. So I'm gonna start doing that. Anyway, QSP Penguin, Ontario Knife Company, Rat in D2. The action is just great on this one. I love this knife. This is the Rat one. The Rat 2 is a little smaller. So here we go. Let's take a look at this Besra, which is named after a bird. The Besra, again, Slim Pickens, come on. Love it. Is a Southeast Asian hunting falcon that is a similar species to the Shikra, which is another very successful offering of 2020 from Ontario Knife Company. Had the dagger blade, came in a brown micarta, I believe. Got great reviews. And this one is supposed to be quite similar. This is the Besra. And it is titanium. And it is micarta. And it is $50. I think I paid $49.95 for this at Knife Center. It's in a stone-washed PVD, as you can see. The blade material is AUS 8, and I know there's some grumbling about AUS 8. I haven't tried it, and I'm not a huge metal hardness guy yet. I'm learning. I know it's important, but most of the knives I bought do cut stuff, and so I haven't gotten into sharpening yet, but hope to. So that's titanium, and the stone-washed PVD. The handle material, again, is linen micarta. We've got these nice kind of grooved etchings in there. It's made in China. It's a frame lock. The blade length is 2.88, so almost 3 inches. You see some nice jimping there. Looks to be light inside. There's the spine. Pocket clip looks pretty good. It's relatively light. It is a flipper, as you see. I don't have the weight. Oh yeah, 0.15. I can't do the math. I don't know what that means. 0.15 grams, maybe? I don't know. It's light. I'd say a few ounces. I'm gonna try the action here. Fit and finish is okay. I think the micarta would probably break in pretty well. Few wear marks, but let's give it a rip. Feels oily. Shuts pretty nice. Okay, I'm gonna try it again. Okay, that's a little better. Let's try it again. That's a little better. Gotta say, all right, let's talk about the Ergos first. Ooh, nah, I just popped that. That just sludged and almost sliced my finger really bad. And here's the thing. That was the one comment on Stasa's review that I saw, is that the action was very sludgy, and it is really sludgy. I mean, I almost just, yeah, that's got lock sludge for days. Or lock slip or lock sludge or whatever that is. Yeah, that's no good. Okay. Well, let's talk about the other things, because obviously that's the bad. Ergonomically, it's got a good feel. Actually, it's got a really good feel. So I wear medium-sized gloves. I've got 4 fingers around that. The jimping is purposeful and non-aggressive. The relatively deep carry pocket clip unobtrusive. I mean, it tucks into the fleshy bits of my mugs real easy. That's very comfortable. I am a fan of the sheep's foot, or maybe it's the Wharncliffe. I think it's the sheep's foot. And let's do a size comparison here. Once again, is the QSP Pelican. So pretty dead to rights there. Here's the action on the Pelican as a quick side by side. I mean, flippin' butter. This knife, I'm telling you. And let's try it on the Besra and see what we get. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad coming down, but it's a little, it's not the action, it's that lockup. I don't know if you're gonna, but it's very sludgy. So that's a thumbs down. So this won't be a keeper for me, but it might just be my version. Choking up, that finger choil is very, very stingy. Yeah, I probably wouldn't ease up into that. But again, the 4-finger grip is nice. So thumbs up on the Ergos, thumbs up on the materials, mediocre on the fit and finish, but the sludge on that lockup is a stinker. And with some breaking in, that might flesh out, but feels pretty sticky now. Hey, there you have it. Would encourage you to check this one out. Again, at the price point, you're getting AUS 8 micarta and titanium from a company that we all know and trust. But I'm not wowed by the Besra. I've got more reviews to come. It's actually been a nice collecty kind of time, and there have been a couple of 2020 models that I've been aiming to get my hands on, so I'm looking forward to bringing you those reviews. And I'm also looking forward to bringing you what I think might be weekly highlights and shout outs and links to what reviewers are doing in the community. It's just so exciting when a new knife pops and you see it here and there and you're like, oh my gosh, can I get it? And Epic Snuggle Bunny did his collection review, and unbelievable. So there's just a lot of reviewers out there doing a lot of good stuff, and so making some comments about how best to curate that content is something that I might explore. So let me know what you think about that. Hey, here's the rundown again. The Besra, it's at Knife Center. It's $50. Good, not great, but fun to handle it and fun to check it out. I'm just wondering about that frame lock situation. And the Slim Pickens, quickly becoming a favorite. If any of y'all want to check this guy out, I'm happy to send it around. If you want to fuss and play with the detent, I'm probably okay with that too. I'm Hero Sticks. It's been great getting back in the mix. More to come. I will see you on the next one.